Hello, all people who find this video, especially Flump, a friend of mine, but to anyone else who I might send this video to, hello. I am just going to be doing a tutorial on a brief run-through of the Great Plateau on Master Mode. I don't know if this trick is possible. In 60 frames a second. It might very well not be. I'm gonna do this one the old-fashioned way, which first involves moving all of that Link, get up on the fucking box. Thank you. No. We're just gonna do this the old-fashioned way.
Up to the pedestal. That will show you the way.
I was trying to do a trick called Ace. I was trying to do a trick called Scope Clip, which usually means you just you clip out of bounds, and it's a trick used in the any percent speedrun. It skips having to watch these opening cutscenes. The one where you go out, where you do this, and Zelda talks to you, and then
Link,
the one where it goes out and shows you
Hyrule. Our light. That must
because it's really fucking slow.
Once again.
We're not gonna be doing that.
Go.
So we know this. We know all of this. I'm going to use a funny trick called whistle sprinting, which is holding down the holding down on the D-pad and repeatedly pressing B while holding the control stick in the general direction. Usually I would recommend having your thumb on the down D-pad, and then having your pointer kind of rest on the left joystick. Which should kind of allow you to get a general feeling for everything. So, now that we're actually playing the game, I'm gonna grab a weapon. I grab a weapon to do a form of sprinting that's a bit louder, but is a bit easier to do, called throw sprinting. That allows you to move a bit fast, and allows you to move not as fast as whistle sprinting, but you do it by spamming the R and B buttons, not right trigger, but right shoulder button, and B while moving. I find it a bit more comfortable to do, but of course you can always do your old-fashioned whistle sprinting. Now, the thing about Master Mode is that everything except for, I believe, one bokoblin sitting on a horse in one of by one of the chasms on the Great Plateau. All of these bokoblins are an upgraded rarity. So those are blue bokoblins, whereas in normal mode they would just be red. So my real only advice is just run. Literally just run. A very, very important thing for this, well, for the plateau, especially in Master Mode where everything is upgraded. And, fun fact in this version of the game, there is a lineup on the Great Plateau. We're going to skip the cutscene because I've already watched this 1,000 times. There is a Lionel, which is a very strong enemy on the Great Plateau. And if you notice there, those are Octoroks. You might remember those from the original Zelda games, or from Breath of the Wild. But here they hold up aerial platforms for the bokoblins, and there happen to be some on the Great Plateau. So, a big thing with this is to run. Is really just to run. Just try and not do any combat unless absolutely necessary. Otherwise, just run. Okay? So, fall damage cancel. Fall damage cancel by interrupting a throw animation and unequipping your weapon or shield or whatever. It resets the game's calculation for where you fell from, because the way the game works is it runs a calculation. It's like, oh, you fell. It sees like, okay, where did you fall from, and where did you land, and in that split-second time frame, it calculates just how much damage you have taken. You should be taking. So ordinarily, a fall from the Great Plateau Tower, would kill me. But if you unequip the weapon, it says, oh, you actually started falling from 2 feet off the ground. Ooh. And it just resets it. Come, let me show you something. You don't actually have to do that. You can just run. And so I'm going to do what I think is the easiest strat for Master Mode. And if you ever get into it, playing the Breath of the Wild mod called Relics of the Past. However, I highly doubt that many people will be playing that with the release of Tears of the Kingdom this Friday as of recording. So yeah, just run around everything, and get into the first shrine. This is all unedited, so you can feel free to just skip ahead. You feel free to skip ahead in your time watching this. It does not matter. It doesn't matter, well, to me at least. Now, if you played this game at all before, you may be familiar with the fact that there is a guardian. There is a small guardian scout at the end of the shrine. That was not later meant to lift up, but yes, you may be familiar with there being a guardian scout at the end of the shrine. So, what we're going to do is we're going to do a funny thing called Push the Guardian. We'll push the Guardian off the platform into the water where it promptly dies. I unfortunately do not have a shield. So I can't do the fun strat where you jump across, you go into the shield surf animation, unequip your shield, and you just jump right across here. It's a shield jump. It's basically a double jump. Well, we do casual intended strats for that, so and a magnesis. So yeah, I am going to be doing this in the order of magnesis, bombs, stasis, and cryonis. Very standard route. Make your way clockwise around the plateau. Make your way clockwise around the plateau. Get all 4 shrines and then meet back to the Temple of Time. But of course, that would be too easy. Hello there, old man. However, I am going to actually. Never mind. I was going to say, I may go over towards the Temple of Time and go towards the area for the cold, as there are several spicy peppers that you can cook. For that. However, in the route we are doing, we can... Oh, crap. No, it would appear I've been noticed. I don't think we're in any danger of being shot, though. So... you will see me mostly doing... You'll mostly see me throw sprinting for this, because it really is just easier. And now for the next part of this, where we're on our way to bombs. We're going to be sticking around the edge of the plateau. And you may be familiar with this part, as there is a guardian. That is a deactivated guardian. Yes, but it is still a guardian nonetheless. But guess what? You can skip that entirely by just walking on the outside. And look at that. And climb over the wall, and here we are at bombs. Jabaj Shrine, aka bombs. If any of you know the meme, bombs, you want it? It's yours, my friend. If any of you know that, I am proud of you. I would only hope that you know that Morshu from I don't even remember what Zelda game it was. I don't even remember what Zelda thing was from. I think it must have been from like one of the Legend of Zelda TV shows. But the Morshu thing, it says, "Mom, you want it? It's yours, my friend. As long as you have enough rupees." And now we do bombs. Relatively boring. I will tell you all what I'm most excited about for Tears of the Kingdom. Personally, for Tears of the Kingdom, I am extremely excited about the new hand abilities, and I'm also curious to find out what tricks from this game can still be used. Because if I remember correctly, a lot of the things you can do, like throw sprinting, like whistle sprinting, I believe Nintendo have patched out. Because they're just things that they never bothered to fix in this game. So I'm really interested to see just like what all I can do with regards to tricks and whatnot. But other than that, I'm really excited about the building mechanics for Tears of the Kingdom. Alright, now. I forgot about that. Okay. So, for those unaware, Master Mode Guardians are, in my personal opinion, easily 10 times more scary than normal Mode Guardians. Because they have different fire rates than normal. And now, if you see off in the distance there, you see that? That is the Lionel that I mentioned. Kind of looks like a centaur. So, we're going to do something very smart, and we are going to social distance. We're going to stay as far away from the Lionel as humanly possible. And we're just gonna keep running along the edge like this until the coast is clear and we are safe to make our way off to the old man's hut. So we'll be grabbing those. We're grabbing those spicy peppers. And cooking them. Spicy fruit and mushroom mix. And now can move on. No, that's just a bird. This is just a bird. So we move on over here. Go down the tree. Run along it, like so. And we start climbing. I may do this just to speed up a bit. However, I recommend for climbing up this cliff face in particular, try not to rush it. I am simply trying to do it for the sake of not making this video 10 hours long. See, wait for stamina to recharge, and make our way up here. Oh, a dame, aka stasis. And given the fact that stasis stops time on things, it makes sense because these cutscenes take forever. And if you want to fully complete Master Mode, 100% all shrines and whatnot, you're going to be watching a lot of these cutscenes. It is, however, I will say it is well over 20. You will be watching that cutscene well over 20 times. Watch out for that. I really want to get this. So I believe there's a shield in here. Yes, there is. You know what you can do for this. You just stasis that and move it out the way. I'm going to try and fail to do a cool thing. What I like to call swag trap. Like that. Like that. Just shield jump over the little gap. There we go. Refills the one heart that we lost from failing that trick. But now we come up here. And And now we make our way on to the last shrine. Alright. So... Oh, there's stall goblins. Those are what those are called, by the way. And... for those unaware, there's a free iron sledgehammer just sitting there. And now we are going to head over here and eat this food that we made. Also, fun fact, shields do not take any damage on sand, snow, or paths that are laid out by the game. So, like, if we take a look here, you can't really see it. There's not really a path on the Great Plateau. I think, which was an intentional choice by the developers, because they really wanted to get you into the open world mindset. But there are paths that you can follow for those who like to follow paths. Outside the game, shields do not take any damage on those, as just in addition to sand and snow. Alright. As for those ice keys, avoid them like they are COVID-19. Avoid them at all costs. Also, fun little fact, if you don't want to complete that little mission of making the thing with the mushroom, the meat, and the pepper, old man will be up here. Will, instead of doing it in return for the meal, if you make your way up here, he will give you the warm doublet for free. So we're gonna put that on, just because our cold resistance will most likely run out by the time we're done with the shrine. So we're just gonna make our way back down here. Again, feel free to skip over anything that you either already know or feel is, well, unnecessary to watch. I'm going to do a bit of combat here. And by bit of combat, I mean I'm going to swing my weapon twice. But yeah. Always work around and take the path of least resistance. And boom. Would you look at that? Last shrine. I'm gonna try and do a cool strat. In this, there's a very good chance that I fail it. I'm gonna try and do something called a cryo bounce. But now we have Cryonis. And so we are now just about done with the Great Plateau. I'm gonna take my sledgehammer here. run out of stamina, of course. And do the shrine as intended. It's not intended, but pop off, I guess. Okay. And last spirit orb acquired. So now we are on our way to grab the paraglider, and it is pretty damn self-explanatory from here. If you want, you can warp back to the Shrine of Resurrection and just follow the path from there. Or you can do what I'm about to do and just run back there. You can, or no, I will warp back for the sake of this video not being 10,000 years, or 100 years in the case of this game. But you get my point. So we are going to warp back to the Shrine of Resurrection. Again, you can travel back if you want. You can travel back if you want on foot. I personally do not care for that, so I'm going to warp. So now that we're done with that, we're going to there's a good chance that our shield breaks here. However, I believe this might be one of the things that the game considers paths. No, it was not. Okay. As you see, for that, Traveler Shield badly damaged. Traveler Shield is badly damaged, so we're just gonna... Not enough time. Here we go. I remember, like, before that, when I was playing this game for the first time, I thought that was Hyrule Castle. And, I mean, of course you do not need that. Of course, if you want to, go over to the goddess statue, pick yourself up a heart container or a stamina vessel. I'm not going to be doing that. But yeah, that pretty much wraps it up, because all you need to do is just... Because all you need to do now is just run up and grab the paraglider. Now the cutscenes activate. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. King Rome Boss Realms Hyrule. King Rome Boss Realms Hyrule. And there we go. The Isolated Plateau. Complete. With that, you should be able to safely fly off the cliffs surrounding this area. And I think that's it. I've told you everything I can. Link, you must save Hyrule. No shit. But yeah. There you are. That is, that is the, Great Plateau complete. Hope this is helpful. Alright, I will see you all later. Or whenever it is. Whenever I see you. Bye.